So in this video, I'm going to be talking about 3 features that you probably didn't know about in Erlc regarding the Christmas update 2022. As always, if you do enjoy this video, please make sure you drop a like and also subscribe, and make sure you join my Discord server, linked below or over at discord.gg/amaze, as we're doing loads of Robux giveaways around the Christmas period. But let's get straight into it. So in Erlc, if you drive around on like the dirt or the mud, your vehicle will get like dirty and it will show like brown spots on the side. And last year there wasn't that feature for the snow. So even if you've driven on the snow, it would still make your vehicle brown, like the dirt on your vehicle turn brown. But now this year, if you drive on the snow, it will make the dirt on your vehicle turn white instead of brown. So I'm just going to drive on here. And obviously it makes more sense that it turns white instead of brown, because obviously it's snow, so it shouldn't turn your vehicle brown. I'm not sure why it did that last year. It's probably just because the developers didn't implement it. But this year, obviously, they have implemented it, and it makes your vehicle snowy, which I think is a really nice feature. There is just something little that didn't take the developers very long to add, I assume, but it's just that little extra feature that will make like your gameplay a little bit better. I've seen loads of vehicles in the snow when you drive around that have like snow patches all over them, so I'm just going to drive back and forth on here until my vehicle gets snowy. Okay, so as you can see, as I've been driving on this snow, my vehicle now has a really nice snowy texture on the side, and it's turned like white, and I think this blue and white kind of color contrast looks really nice. Now this is only something very minor, and what I did notice is that on some of the newer vehicles it doesn't work. So I assume that maybe that's a developer feature, and the way that the snow particle works is maybe that it's something connected to a part, and the part isn't on the newer vehicles, or they haven't added it to the newer vehicles, because it's a very small feature. It would be quite easy to forget. But on the Lamborghini, which is obviously an older vehicle, it does happen. I drove around with the Audi R8 for a long time and nothing came up, so I'm not sure why that was. But you can see on the Lamborghini it comes up really quickly. So yeah, it's just a very small feature, but it's a very nice feature, and I actually quite like it. So yeah, snow on vehicles, we didn't have it last year, we've got it this year, and it just adds a little bit extra to your gameplay. But now the next thing I'm going to talk about is actually on the police team. So let's join on to the police team. So many years ago, Erlc removed the ability to drift police cars. However, since the snowers came back, whilst you can't technically still drift a normal police car, there is still kind of a way to drift a police car. So if we drive around on the snow or over little ice patches, if we can find one, you'll see that the car can kind of drift. So on the snow, your vehicle sort of loses a bit of traction. So as you can see, it sort of kind of skids out and spins out a little bit there. As you can see, we sort of just did like a little bit of a donut. Now you can't do that in any normal police vehicle on any normal day, but as you can see, just driving around, great, my vehicle's now in the water. But you could see that for a little second. I'll replay this clip just now, and you can see that we did kind of just spin out a little bit. And obviously if you drive on the roads as well, then you will kind of spin out, because if you drive over the ice, then you can kind of drift on the ice. If you find a big enough ice patch, then you'll be able to spin out on that. So yeah, it's really cool, and it's nice that we can actually drift our police cars. But now I'm going to join on to the civilian team, third one. So yeah, for the winter period, you can drift police cars, and I assume if the lake or if the river gets frozen over like we've had every year so far for the Christmas update, then you will actually be able to drift police cars better on there as well. Okay, so the third and final one is about the snow. So you can see that there's snow in the sky. Just as I'm driving around, the snow is obviously falling from the clouds. Now what happens in Erlc is that depending on how cloudy it is in the sky, depends on how fast the snow will actually fall. So I'll replay the clip just before, and you can see as I'm just driving around then, there's actually no snow falling from the sky. Now this is something that is very easy to notice, but you just won't notice it. When you play in Erlc, it's not something that you'll just randomly notice. You don't really notice if it's snowing or not. But you can see it's not snowing at all there, and you can see in the sky there is also no clouds. So that's something really cool. I really like that feature. And obviously in my server there's a few clouds, so the snow is falling and it's kind of falling quite slowly. But if there's a lot of clouds, then the snow will be really heavy, and it will snow a lot more in your server, which I think is a really nice feature. That is just something that's kind of missed. And another little bonus feature is if we go underwater, then you can see that the snow will actually fall underwater as well. So I have no idea how it's snowing underwater, but it's just a little feature that they added, I guess. Snow shouldn't really fall underwater, but it does in Erlc, and it's fine. It's a nice little feature. So yeah, it is what it is. And you can see there's also a snow patch patch under the water somehow. I don't know how that's happened, but there is, so let's go with it. But yeah, that is all for this video. Just a short little video, nothing too crazy. Something really cool, you can see now, I'm not sure if this is just me, but to me it looks like there's a lot more snow in the sky now, and I'm not sure if it's gotten more cloudy. I think it probably has, as you can see. But yeah, you can see the clouds actually move and stuff as well, and obviously the more clouds, as I said, means more snow, so that's just a really cool feature. But that is all for this video. If you did enjoy, make sure you drop a like and also subscribe, and make sure you check everything else from the description, as well as join my Discord server. As I said, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.